Dear viewers of Akbar Al-Yum Gate everywhere, welcome. I'm Paul Poser, former head coach of Auckland City Football Club in New Zealand, to discuss the forthcoming match between New Zealand and Egypt. The match between New Zealand and Egypt on Monday New Zealand time is critical for both teams, obviously, very important if we want to progress from the pool. Egypt has secured an important point versus Belgium and puts them in a very strong position, and they are rated approximately 50 places higher in the world rankings than New Zealand. But this World Cup has shown anything can happen, and some big upsets have occurred already. So I feel confident New Zealand will push Egypt very hard and give them a really tough game. It's not going to be easy for New Zealand, and Egypt is a very fine team. I was very, very impressed with their performance versus Belgium. Very professional, very confident. But New Zealand also put in a very confident and brave performance against Iran, probably surprising ourselves how well they did in scoring a couple of goals. I think if the game is open like the last game, it will be a very entertaining game, but I suspect some of the tactics will change from the teams, but we will see. Can New Zealand cause an upset against Egypt? It's possible, because I think New Zealand's performance against Iran was very confident and very brave, and I think they will come away from that game thinking, yes, we can now go and do the same to Egypt. I think Egypt is a better team at this moment than Iran for various reasons, but yes, I think New Zealand has got some quality across the board. Our players are now more comfortable on the ball, and we keep the ball a lot better than New Zealand teams probably in days gone by. So the game has evolved and headed in a nice positive direction. But I think, yes, New Zealand's performance against Iran was a very big confidence builder, as was Egypt's against Belgium. But looking at the game in this World Cup, anything is possible, and I think it would not be a complete surprise if New Zealand get a point or even 3 out of this game, and would be very happy to do so. I was very impressed with the performance by Egypt against Belgium the other night. They didn't sit deep, they pushed on, they pushed high, they weren't scared. It was a very brave performance by Egypt. In fact, all across the park there were some very, very good performances. I was very impressed with the leadership shown by their 2 star players in Amar Mamouche and Mo Salah. They led by example and worked extremely hard for the team, and I think that had a very positive effect on the players around them. Obviously, the goal scored by Emma Mashour was a fine goal, but I think he'll regret missing an even better chance that came his way a little bit earlier on. The midfield was superb, led by Mohamed Lachine and Marwan Attila. I thought were very outstanding, and matched the very high quality Belgian team. And the back four is very sound defensively. And when the keeper Shabir was called upon, he performed his job extremely well. Right across the park, Zico, there's just quality everywhere. The standard of the Egyptian league is obviously very, very high, and I think it's an opportunity for Egypt to really make their mark in this World Cup. Having said all that, this World Cup has shown there are no easy games, and I think New Zealand will make it very difficult and play to their strengths. New Zealand will try and play to our strengths, and we will try and make it very difficult for Egypt. I don't think it will be an easy game for Egypt, but clearly they are the favourites, rated approximately 50 places in the world higher than New Zealand. But as this World Cup has shown, that may not count for much come the game day.